Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, hi, my name is Bia and I am incredibly passionate about all things beauty, especially when it comes to makeup. In today's video, I am going to be getting ready with you guys to go on date night. So if you want to see how I go from this to this, just keep on watching. But first, don't forget to subscribe and like this video in case you haven't already. The only thing that I did before this video was literally to wash my face. So now with a clean The only thing that I did before this video was literally just to wash my face. So I am even going to include skincare on this video. I am spilling the tea on the full prep that goes on date night. So now that I have a clean face, I am first going in with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. I have been completely obsessed with this product. I am not even exaggerating. I am halfway through it and I feel like it makes such a difference on the overall texture of my skin. I feel like my pores look a lot more refined and my skin texture is a lot more even. This is the only product that I have ever tried from this brand and I have been really loving it, so I definitely want to try more things from them. And by the way, I'm not using a cotton pad to apply it. You can also do it like this, just put some on your hands and apply it directly on your skin. This is my favorite way of applying it because I feel like I don't waste a lot of product, which kind of happens if I use a cotton pad. While this dries a little bit, I am going in with the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. I have been using this one for maybe years now. This is my favorite one. I have definitely repurchased this quite a few times. It doesn't really matter how irritated my skin is. This will never burn or feel itchy or tingle on my skin. It just feels very moisturizing and very soothing. Now for moisturizer, I have one here that I have been using maybe for the past week, but I have been really loving the consistency and how my skin has been feeling, which is the Omega Water Cream from the Inky List. This is very well known. This is a very well-known product from the brand. If I had to describe it, I would say that this is kind of a mixture between a gel texture and a cream texture, somewhat in between. And I have combination skin, so I definitely look for moisturizers with a lighter texture because I feel like those heavier creams just make me look very greasy. Last but not least, SPF. I always wear sunscreen, winter, summer, regardless, I always wear SPF. And this one is from La Roche-Posay and it's the Anthelias. I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but must be something close to that.
I don't know.
I honestly love this sunscreen. It is my favorite so far because it doesn't leave a white cast and it's so liquid. It is very easy to spread all over the face. And I feel like this one doesn't flake like many do, especially when it's 50 plus SPF. This one is just great. This one honestly is one of those products that I wouldn't change a thing. I almost forgot to apply this product. I don't even know how because my lips are feeling really tight and dry. But I'm going in with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I always apply this every single night. And even during the day while I'm doing my makeup, this really restores the moisture on my lips. It is the most hydrating product that I've ever come across and it smells amazing and it honestly lasts me a lifetime. I am first going to do my complexion, and for date nights I usually prefer something that doesn't make me look super dewy, but I honestly don't really want to look matte either. I want something that places me in between. So for foundation, I am going in with this one from NARS. This is the light reflecting foundation and it is medium coverage. You can build it up, but honestly, for me personally, I love medium coverage foundations because even though I look a little bit more natural compared to full coverage, I still get a pretty good level of coverage and my skin looks super even. I'm going to start by applying it with this Japanese foundation brush, and then I'm going in with a sponge to press it into my skin, get rid of any bristle marks and just make sure that everything looks very seamless. Okay guys, I know that I look crazy, but I really wanted to show you, I only applied the foundation on this side of my face, and as you can see, only one layer of a medium coverage foundation pretty much covers up anything that I need to see covered. And if I had any marks or maybe a pimple, I would take care of it before the foundation so that overall I wouldn't have to go in with something very heavy just because of a tiny or maybe a few tiny spots. So yeah, I honestly love this coverage and it works really well for my skin. Now time to look normal again. I am going to apply the foundation on this side as well. One thing that I also love about this foundation is that it has skincare ingredients, so even though you are covering up your face, it is still taking care of it and making sure that your skin looks beautiful underneath all of this. And trust me, I am not being sponsored by NARS, but I do love a lot of their products. I am now going with a Japanese sponge just to press it into my skin. I am going to color correct my dark circles because this pigmentation is not a vibe. If you have cats or dogs, you will probably relate to this. While I'm doing my makeup, I feel like I have cat hair on every single little bit of my face. And I cannot find it, I cannot see it, but it's tingling so bad sometimes. And I feel like 2 or 3 cat hairs, and I am going on a hunt after blending this. Okay, but first just look at the difference that it makes. I'm a whole new person without dark circles. If you guys saw my previous video, I told you that I have ordered the new Laguna cream bronzer from NARS, and it finally arrived. I am so happy. I have tried it for Instagram content and I am honestly obsessed with it. The only difference that I noticed from the one from Huda Beauty that I was using in the shade Light, just for reference, is that this is much more neutral, so it definitely looks a lot more like a contour shade compared to the Tentour from Huda Beauty. And one thing that I can tell you guys about this product is that it is so blendable. It is very comparable to the one that I was using. It blends very easily, it is pigmented in the right amount.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping.
And I honestly fell in love with it in the first application. Oh, and one thing that I truly love about this product is that it smells like sunscreen. So I am here for it. And guys, let me know if you also feel like this, but ever since brands started to come out with creamy formulas, I really never went back to only powders. These days, if I only apply like powder bronzer, powder contour, powder blush, it doesn't feel like me anymore. Like, I really need the creamy formulas. I really need that skin looking finish on every single step. I have been really living for this type of formulas. And I forgot to say this, but I am using a Japanese contour brush to apply it and blend it. As I am applying this, I can smell like the sunscreen and it just feels so good. For concealer, I am also going in with a NARS product. NARS, please sponsor me. At this point, it is more than acceptable. But anyways, I'm just kidding, but the concealer that I'm going in with is a NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have been using this one for years now. I am doing my usual concealer routine, applying it on the same places as I always do. And I think I'm running out of it again. I honestly have a problem doing straight lines, so the nose part is always tricky. But I'm going to clean it up with some bronzer afterwards. And I'm using the same sponge again from Japanese to blend it out. For blush, I want something very subtle, so I'm going in with this one from Tarte. This is the Man-Eater Blush and Glow in the shade Buff. This will just add a pinch of glow and a little bit of color. For my brows, I'm going to start by filling them in with this brow wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. First round of setting spray, and I'm going in with the Fix Plus from MAC. To start setting this whole thing, I'm going in with my favorite powder, which is the Laura Mercier one, and just a large powder brush. This one is from Zoeva, and it is the 106. I am still going in with a little bit of powder bronzer, and this one is a Hulda from Benefit. I love doing this to kind of help set the creamy bronzer and to intensify it and diffuse it a little bit more. And this is actually the blush brush from Sephora, the 04. I honestly feel like this type of brushes just have like the perfect shape to apply bronzer. Now moving on to the eye makeup, when I was planning this video, I was actually thinking about doing the exact opposite of what I'm about to do. I was thinking of like keeping the eyes very simple, very neutral, a little bit sparkly, but wearing a bold lip, like letting the lips run the show. But then I changed my mind, so I'm going a little bit more bold on the eyes and just going to keep the lips very neutral, very simple, and very subtle. I change my mind quite often, but honestly, for date night, I would rock any of those looks. The eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is one of my all-time favorites, which is this one from Tarte. This is a Tarte Latin Bloom. Taking it to 2-way from Zoeva, which is officially my favorite blending brush, I am going to apply Smarty Pants, which is this light brown shade all over my crease and also on the outer parts. This palette is so versatile. I have done some pretty bold looks using this palette and also some of my prettiest everyday glams. I am starting to wing it out because I always like to give my eyes a little bit of a lift. I honestly love this eyeshadow. It is such a pretty shade of brown. I love every single one of these eyeshadows, I'm not gonna lie. But this one, I just love to use it as a transition shade. I feel like it looks so stunning. I am going to do a smoky eyeliner because it honestly looks so good. It looks very dramatic, very sexy, and it elongates my eyes. And it brings all the drama that I want to bring for a date night. Good drama. I'm going to start by drawing my eyeliner with a pencil. It doesn't have to be super sharp. I can always clean it with concealer, and I am going to blend it out. So pencil formulas are the way to go. And this one is a Limitless Joy eyeliner pencil from Zoeva in the shade Trust. I am going to blend the pencil as I go so that it doesn't get too dry. And for that, I'm using the 238 from Zoeva. This brush is honestly the most perfect brush for the job. And by the way, I am still going in with a very dark eyeshadow to set this and to help smoke it out a little bit more. I am also going to do the eyeliner on the inner corner, you know, that little bit of eyeliner in here. But for that, I prefer to go in with just eyeshadow. I feel like it gives us a lot more control and it just looks a lot more precise and pretty. Right now, I'm just going back and forth, like applying some more pencil, blending it out with the brush, and kind of like building the right intensity that I want. Switching brushes, this is from Argent Makeup and it's the 201. I love using this to apply the eyeshadow to help smoke out the eyeliner. This brush is just incredible for that. I am going to take Activist, which is this very deep brown shade. Probably is going to look black on camera, but yeah, it is a very, very deep brown shade, and I am going to place it on top of the eyeliner and right on the edge so that we can smoke it out even further. Okay guys, so I feel like I need a little bit of a middle ground in here because one eyeshadow is way too dark and the other one is more of a transition shade, so it's a little bit lighter. So I am going in with Rebel, which is this eyeshadow right here, and this brush also from Zoeva. This is the 239, and I am going to sort of connect the two eyeshadows in the outer part of my crease and on top of the edge of the smoky eyeliner, just to make sure that everything looks very diffuse, not too harsh. Honestly, I don't think that I've ever gone on a date with my man with a simple makeup look. He knows that I am really into makeup, obviously, so it is not shocking to him to see me with a very bold smoky eye, and I honestly love to wear these more like sexy makeup looks on these type of events. But if we are just going to hang out around the town, not like a date context, I will just wear something very natural. I am now going in with this Morphe brush. This is the M210, and I am going to apply Firecracker all over my lid, which is this darker brown shimmer. I love this shimmer so much. This allows me to create like a brown smoky eye with a pop of shine, which I truly enjoy. Okay guys, so I think that is pretty much it for the eye look. So before I go in with false lashes, lipstick, everything else, I am going to do my last round of setting spray, and first I am still going in with the Fix Plus from MAC that I used a while ago. Hey guys, I am back from my not so little lunch break, but anyways, let's keep moving. So now I only have to apply brow gel, a lipstick, and while I was off camera, I applied some false lashes and a little bit of mascara. Okay, so now for brow gel, I'm going in with a 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. Now for lips, I'm going to try to keep them a lot more natural and subtle since we have such a bold eye going on. So I think that I'm going to start by lining my lips with this MAC pencil. This is in the shade Whirl, and it is quite a neutral pinkish brown. I honestly love this one. I have repurchased it, like I actually ran out of the first one. For lipstick, I am going in with this one from NYX. This time it is not in the shade London, okay? This time is in the shade Abu Dhabi, and it is a soft matte lip cream. As you can see, the lips look very simple, very subtle, which is exactly what I wanted. And now we can finally move on to hair. But let me just get something out of the way before we do. My hair needs Jesus, and I don't know what else to do, but like my hair is so frizzy and so out of control, and my baby hairs, listen, my baby hairs are like a wildlife documentary going around in my head. But anyways, I am going to skip like removing this and brush my hair real quick so that I don't look absolutely mad in this video. To be completely honest, I have no idea what to do with my hair, but we are going to watch the sunset at the beach, so it is going to be pretty windy. So I think I'm going to try to get some of my hair out of my face so that I don't eat hair all evening, you know? So maybe I will leave like some strands of hair like this and maybe grab it like this. That sounds like a plan.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because if I get it all like this, I don't know. It is not long enough yet, you know? I never know what to do with these strands of hair while I'm doing the rest of the hair. If I get sick of them, I will get rid of them too. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna brush this tiny section. I don't do anything too precisely because I'm not really good with hair, in case you couldn't tell. But it works, you know, it works. Somehow. Sometimes I have these leftovers, like strands of hair that do not make it to the elastic, and I have to get them with like bobby pins or something like that, because they are way too short to get back there. Okay guys, so I am just going to use a little bit of hair pomade to keep these shorter hairs right next to my forehead, like together basically, and then I don't know what else to do about the hairs that are sticking out of the bangs, but I will take care of that right after. Okay guys, so on these bangs I use this styling cream from the brand xoxo. Okay, I really don't know how to say this, but this is the cream that I'm using. I'm going in with some of this Kerastase hair lacquer for the little hairs around here. Even though this is the extra strong hold, my hair is somehow stronger than this.
6.5 hours later.
Okay guys, so it's finally time to move on to the outfit and also to the accessories. Okay guys, so now moving on to the outfit finally. Since we are going to the beach, I am going to keep it very casual. Like if we were going to a bar, I would probably go for one of my polished dresses. I am obsessed with their brand. Like the dresses are so pretty, so sexy, and I just love how they fit. But to the beach, I am obviously not going to be wearing heels or anything like too formal. So I think that I'm going to wear some loose pants with a top, because it is probably also going to get a little bit colder as it gets later and later in the day. So I'm going to show you what I have in mind. I have picked these pants from Zara. They go all the way until my feet. Okay guys, so just a little kind of update to the YouTube family. I've adopted a cat with my boyfriend like a week and something ago, and he is super tiny, and he is finding like the tripods of my camera and of my ring light super interesting. So he's trying to climb them, but he's so little that I am not even concerned with the possibility of him like turning my camera. So it's okay. I'm going to show you the little member of the family. So this is what the baby looks like. He is so little still. Oh my god, it's too bright. But anyways, he is still really small. He's like 2 months old, and yeah, he's the cutest, and I am constantly trying not to step on him because he's always behind us. He can't go. But anyways, I'm going to change real quick and I will be right back. Oh, and by the way, I also picked this white top. Since the pants are like the main thing of the outfit, I want to keep the top very simple, so I am going in with this one because it is cropped, it is not going to overlap with the pants. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Okay guys, so putting on this top after doing my hair was probably one of the stupidest ideas that I've ever had while creating content and getting ready. But anyways, I had to pretty much redo a little bit of my hair because it got all messed up. And now for accessories, I am not going to be wearing much because I honestly don't feel like wearing much. But since my ears are out and since this top doesn't really ask for a necklace, I am going to wear some earrings. Okay, so these are the ones. I think that they are from Accessorize and I honestly love them. They are super simple yet super elegant, and I think that the light is too bright for me to be this close. But anyways, I'm just going to put them on so that you guys can see how they look like. Okay, so the cat is now trying to destroy my cables, which is super okay. Okay guys, so this is what the earrings look like. I honestly love them. They are super simple, super elegant. And yeah, and I honestly am loving this hair because it kind of frames my face and just adds a little bit of something, you know, while keeping most of my hair away from my face, which is great because of the wind that we are probably going to face. But anyways, I'm just going to give you guys a little overview of the final look. And by the way, since I am going to the beach I have said this like a million times and I'm so sorry. But anyways, I am going to be wearing like white Converse because that is the most comfortable option and it allows me not to freeze my feet as it gets cold. Okay guys, so here is an overview of the final look. This is how it looks like. As you can see, like the pants are really flowy, really loose and so comfortable. Honestly, I love looser pants. Does that make sense? Even jeans, like I think that I haven't worn skinny jeans or felt comfortable in skinny jeans since before the pandemic. Like after that, I just couldn't go back. I want things to be a little bit looser. I want things to be super comfortable and this is exactly it. And by the way, both of these pieces are very old. This is from Zara and this is from Leftish. And this top has lasted me like maybe 5-6 years. Last but not least, perfume. Like I can look really good, but if I don't smell good, then what's the point? This is Libre from Yves Saint Laurent and I honestly love the smell of this. Like it smells pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie, but I love this type of fragrances. Like they gotta be strong, you know, they gotta give me something. That is it for today's video. I honestly hope that you found this very entertaining and that you got some inspiration for a future date. I honestly love filming get ready with me videos. They are one of my favorite types of videos to film because they are more like raw and just kind of going with the flow, going with the moment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already, and in case you guys want to check other socials from me, I'm going to leave everything in the description box down below. Bye guys, and I will see you in my next video.